The holiday is over. Doesn't that make sense? Oh, that was a bummer to start. Holidays are over. Back to work, everybody.
Well, yeah, 4th of July, come gone. I mean, that's how it is. Summer.
We're back, though.
We're back with a vengeance. You're like a whole house lighter.
I am a whole house lighter. So many jokes there, so little time. I used to be 2 houses. Now I'm just a condominium.
I know. Now you're just an apartment.
I sold a house.
You sold a house and all of the things.
All of the things. This is Two Michelle's
One Question
podcast.
And we've brought a dear friend of mine, Shyle Lyons, in. Shyle, tell us quickly what you do, but then we have to digress and talk a little bit more of the house stuff.
I can't wait to hear about the house.
Hi, Shyle.
Hi, how are you?
Great.
Oh, good. So I'm Shyle, and I run a market called Merchants and Makers. So we travel all over West Michigan, bringing small businesses and local makers all over to different communities.
What?
They're fabulous. Fabulous markets. She does them
really
all over
fun.
West Michigan.
What, like a pop-up market?
Kind of.
I know. Does that cheapen it by saying pop-up? I don't know.
No.
Oh.
We kind of are a pop-up market because we're not there permanently. So we pop up, we'll use that word, like at John Ball Zoo or downtown for Art Prize or at Coast Guard Festival, or we were at the waterfront in Grand Haven this last weekend. And so we kind of pop up wherever makes the most sense for the time of year.
Market at Silva.
Oh, wow.
November. Yeah.
We do the Holland Civic Center. We've done a Christmas market there.
All
And
over.
next year will be 10 years of Merchants and Makers.
Stop.
So
Isn't
if
that
I make
crazy?
something, I call you and then you
Yep.
sell it, we sell it, what you promote
You
it.
have to come and sell it yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
But yes, I'm not going to do
If
I'm
I
not
make a
setting up all these
candle,
booths.
you come and I'll set up my queue. But it's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
so we
It's not
have-
just one.
No, it's so many.
It's like an art fair
100.
only.
Yeah, we
that.
always have over 100. So
What?
it's a big footprint. We have a lot of fun. We always have, a wide variety of products. So jewelry, candles, home decor.
Dare I say
art.
juried?
Does it-
Yeah.
They have to go through a
Yeah,
process
does
to
it-
apply.
Oh, I have
And then
so many questions.
They have to pick so that
Yeah.
there's a lot of different things at every market.
Well, this is going to be a good podcast because, as Michelle mentioned at the top of the show, I am purging.
Yeah.
But that's not to say I still don't want things and need things. Okay, want things, but I am purging. And it is a very important lesson. I sold a house. I had an estate sale, which went well, but then I had some tchotchkes left over, some stuff left over. Lots of tchotchkes.
You had a lot. I mean, you'd lived in that house for a very long time, so you
Yeah.
collect a lot
Yeah.
of tchotchkes. And you're kind of a collector,
Uh-huh.
a little.
You'd probably love market.
Okay, I collected
would.
punch bowls, like stuff that's hard. I did. I had a crystal punch bowl collection. Girl,
Did you have a lot of cupboards?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. No, but I wanted them. I don't think I had like that.
You had some storage space.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about intention coming up in a couple minutes. But I had, for instance, Art Van had a Christmas party every year before they closed. Art Van, big popular furniture store. They did every year, a snow globe every single year. And I had the collection of like 20 of them. And it was so fun to watch people be happy with them. I did want to, but my brain wanted to keep them together. And I'm like, no, who cares? Stop it, Michelle. You're releasing. When you release, you have to release. But so we have this garage sale. Dunaway's over, and we have this garage sale. My sister, who's a powerhouse, is there, and the road's closed, so it's slow. When I say slow,
They closed the road like 3 days before the garage sale.
Oh my
And she's on a
gosh.
semi-busy road. So like a lot of the traffic that she would have gotten.
And
you can't plan for that.
and it's crickets. So my sister posts everything free like at 1:00. Oh, they found the way to my house then. But let me tell you,
But you didn't have to haul it anywhere.
No, and the joy of watching families who needed the stuff and wanted the stuff, and some people just wanted it. But there's one woman who came late. It was only going till 3. She came at like 4:30, 4:45, maybe after 5. She gets things for young moms in need. Like, so she filled up probably 10 bags of trays and stuff that she uses trays to give them their Christmas gifts in, like stuff like that, and ornaments. And so it was so interesting, and it's so weird, but also it is very. I have never. I'm not a purger.
It's so great to see people take your things and really want them and be like, "Yeah, this brings me joy."
Now, I'm sure there are some resellers there, and
For
great.
sure.
I don't care, but thank you for your help because it costs money to get rid of stuff. Like I have a dumpster coming to my house, so it was an interesting thing.
Work,
but I, like she said, I was a collector. I'm also a very spontaneous buyer.
Purchaser, yeah.
In fact, when I was there, were you there when my shoes got delivered?
No.
I'm purging during a garage sale, and the mailman walks up with another pair of tennis shoes. Like, she knows.
And I took 2 pairs of shoes from the garage
and
sale.
like, I'm not
As you're trying to
mature
get
enough.
rid of them all.
And it came and I like had to hide it because I don't want anybody. How embarrassing. Here's the delivery. And by the way, the sales from the garage sale didn't even cover those shoes because it was not that they were expensive. They weren't, but I didn't sell much. So I was giving away. But so, yes. And those were a late night purchase.
Right.
So that brings us to our question.
Yes, because this made me think as you were purging and getting rid of things, your markets are full of many beautiful treasures and things that are great gifts and things like that. But it's like, I want all of the things. It's like, how do you really shop with intention?
Wait, somebody would show up. I'm interrupting me. Somebody would show up and Michelle was in my yard with her arms out going, shop the treasures. There's many treasures.
Well,
She
find the treasure.
She goes, find a treasure. Oh, that's a good It was hilarious. She was hilarious there.
I
Yeah.
love a garage sale.
Yeah.
Oh, I do too.
I do. But shopping with intention, right? And buying these pieces that will actually bring you joy and then not be like, oh, I can get rid of this
Right.
junk 20
Right.
years later.
Yeah.
Right. So I need some advice. We need advice
Mm-hmm.
so that we're not filling our tiny apartments with lots of things.
Right. Right. I mean, I collected maps for a while. I
I
collected
love
punch
maps,
bowls for
though.
a
That
while.
is a good collection.
I collected, I'm sorry. I collected pie servers, vintage pie servers for a while.
Like
I don't know why.
little Scoopy things.
Triangle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know why. I just liked them. I
Do
don't
you
make,
love pie?
I know, and I don't even bake. I don't even know, but I thought they were pretty. And I collected letter openers,
Oh, yes.
vintage
Ooh,
letter
well,
openers.
those could be a
Mhm.
weapon too.
It was cool.
So,
That was the other thing. I
you
could
know.
stick, the husband right in the neck.
Yeah.
But wow, that was harsh. I know I got a little up.
Poor Jeff.
So anyway, back to
Shopping with intention.
yes.
Yes.
So I think this is a great question. And I love that you had me for this one because I do think that there is so much intention in the makers that we choose so that when you come, you're able to find something that will spark joy in you, but also is functional, often.
Useful.
Yeah,
right.
useful.
Right.
Where
Right. It's not just collecting dust in your house.
Correct. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who make food products. So, you always need to get salt, right? So we have some people who have really cool seasoning mixes.
Oh,
So it's a great way to get something that you would purchase at a big box store from somebody local. And not only are they local, but their whole thing is spices. So they make
know
sure,
more, yeah.
they know exactly what's in it. And, so all of our people are really intentional about how they create what they're creating. And so it kind of takes the research and guesswork out for you.
right.
If you're getting a lotion from somebody, that, she's telling you, I've done the research to make sure it doesn't have any chemicals, that it is all natural,
vegan, whatever.
all these different
Yeah.
things, then you can know, okay. And she'll tell you all the research she's done and why it's important to her that it is free of chemicals and a high quality product.
I do need to say this. You think going through your spices do not last for years,
They
people.
don't.
I know.
And I have from 19,
Same.
19 something. And I'm like,
Mhm.
why won't this come? Oh my God. I mean, who knows what's
That's
in
my
there?
favorite thing to do at my mom's house is clean
Oh,
her
you know what?
spices.
That's what my son does at my house.
Mhm.
He comes and he goes, oh no, he opens the fridge and goes, Mom, this mayonnaise is a day old. I'm like, I know. But anyway, but he's right.
Yeah.
They're right.
Yeah. Well,
I know.
mayonnaise, there are certain things that stay
Gross.
longer than others. But yes,
spices.
spices are one of those things that you got to buy it for one recipe and you don't use it all the time.
Yeah.
What is your,
marjoram or whatever it is?
margarine? Yeah.
Right? Or cardamom.
Oh, marjoram. Oh, the spice.
I don't know. How do you say it?
marjoram? Yeah, I
Marjoram?
don't know.
My gosh.
But
sorry.
what is your vetting process? Does it have to be homemade? Like, how do you find these people and
Yes.
who are they?
So we are merchants and makers. So we do allow non-homemade products.
Okay.
So generally that applies to a clothing boutique and they would go out and seek their style of clothing, wholesale it, and then carry it as a boutique, much like a storefront would.
Yeah.
So they're not making those clothes, but they are curating it. So we look at that when we're jurying it. So what jurying means is that we get applications. So I think we had something like 700 applications this year. And we go through all of those applications and we say, okay, we can only have 3 candle people at each market, or we can only
Right.
have,
Right.
this percentage of jewelry, or we already have an artist that does lino cuts, so we don't want to have 3 of them. So we go through each category and we pick which ones we think are the best fit for our market, but also the highest quality. We try to go.
Sorry.
Someplace.
I had to
She's
move the
You okay?
microphone. It was totally in my line of sight. As
Are
I'm
you
looking
okay?
at
Okay.
I want to be able to look
Sorry.
right at you. I appreciate it.
I'm being annoying.
So we try
Fell
to.
off her chair.
She almost did.
Okay. So yeah.
So we try to pick people who are high quality, different, but we also try to balance each year not having the same people. So having, but you want some of your favorites. It's a really hard balance. Between, like,
Wow.
having local, like your
Who
favorite.
picks?
We have a whole jury.
That's what it's called, jury.
So we have like a group of people who review all the pictures, all the applications.
Is
and
price point an issue? Like we want,
we don't get a lot of information on price point, but we will get applicants sometimes where we're like, oh, they clearly are selling products that are $1,000 prints or something very high price point, and we know they're not going to do well with us.
no.
Most artists will have multiple price points. They'll have prints that are replicas. They'll have
Originals.
the originals, the replicas. They'll have stickers or like smalls that are in, the $15, $20 range. And so when we see that we ask for booth photos. So when we see that in the booth photos, we know, okay, they understand that this is not a fine art show or not like of that level. Because there's different like levels of shows. So we're not a fine art show where people are coming to buy $1,000 original. Generally, people have sold originals at our shows. More at like Return to the River or Art Prize.
But also you're not a craft show where I'm going to get a yarn, yarn window, thing.
No, correct. We are not a craft show. So then in the
Friendship
sense,
bracelet.
yes. I mean, we do have some of those, but let me tell you, they're real. Cute.
Yeah, right.
Nice. They're really nice, good friends.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is like we make sure that the quality is there. We're not a craft show.
Ceramics. No, that by the way, at the Free, when we did Free, the one thing that didn't go was my mother-in-law's ceramics, the ex-mother-in-law's ceramics. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, at Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
You had a lot of
very-
Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
We were giving away the Christmas stuff in the morning. That was like, take
That
a
was
free
like,
Christmas.
please,
So
with your purchase,
Yes.
have a Christmas platter.
This is very interesting. So I'm trying to buy with like I'm vegan, so I like to do like if I do make an egg, it has to be not for me, but for someone else. It has to be cage free. It has to be. I try to be very intentional with what I do buy. I want companies that are doing good out there in the world that are good, and I think that's more and more people are doing that and wanting that.
Yes.
And I would want to buy local from a maker before any
It's right.
big box store.
You're supporting people who live in West Michigan. Right?
Yeah.
These are
Yes.
all West Michiganders who are doing great things.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
this is their livelihood.
And
many
it
of
is
us.
like you spark joy in them when you buy something from them. Of course,
Yeah.
they're so happy to have the opportunity to do this for a living, to be able to sell their products for a living and meet people who are excited about those products. So it's really special. You get to meet people who are brand new. We have lots of first timers. And then we have people we had a vendor who was there this last weekend. She did her first market ever 5 years ago at Chinook Pier with us. And then she has been there every year since. And this year was her 5th year. And she had posted pictures of, 5 years ago, what her products looked like and her setup looked like and now. And so it's
Now it's
also
like-
cool to see people grow so much.
What is her? May I ask?
Oh
what
yeah,
her product
Harry's
is?
Yellow Bicycle. Michelle, she's awesome. Another Michelle.
What's
That's-
my
Harry's
God.
Yellow Bicycle?
I don't actually know why she called it that, but she has like the cutest. She started with polymer clay earrings.
Okay.
Those were like
They're
really
really
trendy.
Oh,
They're
it's so she's
fun.
it's
Yeah.
But then she's evolved into like punch needle stuff and other items with polymer clay, and then also like these cute little vases. So that's another fun thing is that if you're following one of these vendors, often they're going to evolve what they're making. So you're also able to follow along in their creative journey.
If you like their style, you
How
get.
did I not know about this?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Like,
you're-
I mean, she's
Michelle has-
one of my dear friends, and she's been on our show a million times. Like she's on our show almost before every show. That
Pretty
she
much
does.
every single market.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not paying attention to
She
Michelle?
doesn't watch
This is
the
a
morning
show?
mix. She doesn't.
I'm working during the
I
morning
know.
mix. Not really.
You're not actually.
I do watch the morning mix, but just not all the time. No, not all. But she's rolling.
I only
Right.
get to listen to your show when
Yeah.
I'm driving to work, so I get like about 7 minutes. And so sometimes if it's
And they're good.
exactly, I
It's
turn
a
it off.
really good 7 minutes, though.
It
is what we
usually
try.
is.
Yeah.
I get you, yes. Or-
So, but Shile, so where is the next market? When is the next?
We're at the Coast Guard Festival in Grand Haven. So that is July 31st and August 1st. You got to come.
but then our prize
I
too
go all
is
the
a
time.
huge one. So
Where
they're
are
gonna-
you?
Like
We're
right
right in front of the
outside,
studio.
right outside of here.
We're literally on your
Yeah.
street.
What?
Yes, I'll give you a flyer.
So you'll see that one. You'll see that one.
This is okay. How many booths?
So for Art Prize, we have like 180.
What?
So we're
Yes.
closing down 5 city blocks. So we're on Monroe
I'm
Center.
like, parking for you is going to
Yeah,
be not
sorry.
gonna be a bitch.
That's okay. I never knew this. I'm thrilled. No, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
so
thrilled
from
about
Monroe
it.
on Monroe
I don't
Center,
care.
from Monroe to Division will be closed. and we'll be
Fantastic.
in the street, and then from Ottawa, from Tupelo Honey all the way to Lewis will be closed.
I'm here for it.
Yep. So
Right?
all 3 Saturdays
fun.
of Art Prize. So it's September 20th, 27th, and October.
What have you
3rd.
purchased from this?
Oh my God, every time. That's my
Every
problem.
time.
I go,
I feel like
well,
it'd be
she
good for
also has
kids.
young entrepreneurs markets.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's all the kids with all the things that they make. And I'm like, oh, look at this and this, like da, da, da. I have these little cute thumbprint like birds and things. Those 2 little boys, they were so cute. But actual
Love that stuff.
markets?
Like I love
Yes.
that. You're. So
I mean,
cute.
I'm a sucker for jewelry always. I've bought purses.
I was saying
I've
you've
bought
gotten some really
arts.
cute clothes.
yeah. Wow.
I buy all kinds of things. It's just if it's like
I
I
love
go,
this.
I know I'm going to buy something, so I just have to be prepared to,
And
it's
that's
okay. I bought some skincare.
yes.
You wouldn't. It's the beef tallow for my
Mhm.
face. You wouldn't
I'm
want
just
that.
vegan. That's all. That's okay. But they probably just for the
she has
beef
some,
tallow
like,
right next
cocoa
door is
butter.
probably vegan.
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
No,
We actually had a
I'm-
vegan baker at this last weekend.
You did.
Oh.
Mhm.
Mm,
She's pretty much sold out too.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna
she did
say.
great.
I like. Yeah. It's hard to find a.
right, good stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So and well, she's got musicians and
Yes.
like then food trucks, and so it's a whole event.
So we have, every market has live music the whole time. We always have really good food trucks. So you can see local musicians, eat local food, shop with local
This is
makers. So the
Absolutely
intention,
amazing. I love this.
it is, I think, getting back to the question of
Yeah.
intention, you started kind of saying like, oh, it's hard not to buy like impulse buy things. I impulse buy at markets, certainly. I
Yep.
mean, it
Yep.
is silly sometimes how much I buy at a market. But
I feel bad for the vendor that has nobody there, so then I go buy something.
you might need to be careful when you come to
That's what I'm
markets.
saying. I can't.
Yeah, you'll
I'm
just
very.
buy all the things.
Oh, I got a magnet made out of the Mackinac Bridge. I got.
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
they have the
That was
coolest
down-
stuff.
That was
They
during
get
our
the
prize.
iron. Yes, they
Yeah,
get the
that's
big
iron from the bridge.
from the bridge, and then they cut it into like magnets and art pieces and stuff.
I have a friend who did that with the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower took some part and did
Oh,
jewelry out of the Eiffel
That's
Tower.
cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well,
Yeah.
you know, Rebel
Yeah.
Now, who's right here,
Yes.
they do that kind of stuff too. And they're at
That's
Art Prize.
employing women who
Mhm.
are.
See, that's the
rebuilding
other
their
thing
lives.
about it that these are the intentional purchases, women who are rebuilding their lives, people who are in need or people who are, they're giving $1 to whatever
Yes.
that, or it's just a local person who's just trying to get through, man.
Right?
Mhm.
Just
They're
trying
doing
to,
what they love and hope
Yeah.
that people want it.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
And
I would love, yeah. This is so amazing. I'm very embarrassed.
but Charlotte
You don't
wears a
have to
lot
be
of hats
embarrassed.
too. She's really great marketing. You work for the city of Grand Haven too.
Yes.
I mean, let's cheer you on a little bit more. The other things that
Thank
you do.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, I do
do?
social
She
media
works for
marketing.
Silva.
So that's like my
Awesome.
my real job is social media marketing. So I work
Okay.
for the city of Grand Haven doing their social media. Silva in the big room in Grand Rapids doing their marketing.
I grew up here and then we moved out to Fruitport. I spent most of my life
Oh.
in Grand Haven. Every summer, my whole life was in
Fantastic.
Grand Haven.
Yeah.
I worked in, it was a lot of fun when
It's
the
a lot of
Grand was a
fun.
movie theater.
Yes, I remember when the Grand was a movie theater
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
I had a crush
Were you
on
ever
the
there for the
theater.
slide?
No.
Okay, my dad tells me about some slide that's in Grand Haven. I don't know how long. it
Oh,
was there.
yes. Of course I was.
By the
I
waterfront.
thought you meant at the Grand. I'm going, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
no, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
of course.
the
Slide,
waterfront.
mhm.
So you
And then
slide
there was-
into the water.
No, it was like no, and then there's the hill, and then there's and then there's the slide back behind the Y back there.
Yes.
That,
Yeah.
I was there trust me, I have swam that channel more times than I like to tell you.
Really?
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to.
You definitely
No,
can't now.
No, you can't. Well,
You have.
If there's a
not
will.
recently, but I've been
I was
in
gonna say,
that channel. No,
that's
and then
really
the boat
impressive.
races, and then the Coast Guard Festival
Mhm.
was the one time, or the boat races, the powerboat races. Don
Mhm.
Johnson and all that
Oh,
would
yeah,
come out.
those were super
That
fun.
was the one time they let you anchor in the channel. You could anchor and
Yes.
moor in the channel
Oh.
and sleep in the channel. So we walked across the boats all across the channel. Oh,
Oh,
I have Grand
fun.
Haven.
Oh, I
Oh,
love that.
girl,
My
I love-
grandparents owned North Shore Marina.
Okay,
I
so-
spent a ton of time there.
Okay, well,
growing up.
that's where my very
All my
first
local
boat.
friends, I love this.
My very first boat was at North Shore, and my yeah.
Really?
My
That's
boyfriend
fantastic.
was from Grand Haven, and oh,
Ooh.
girl, I have
Oh, well, we'll have to talk a little more after this. We'll play Dutch
And the-
bingo.
the
Right?
but the international sale windsurf competition used to be in Grand Haven. The kite show now, they do the kite thing.
They still have the kite fest.
I was out there a couple Saturdays ago and
right?
with my mom and some kids were playing soccer on the beach or
Oh,
something
they did
on the beach.
soccer in the sand.
That was hilarious. I was on the north end. I was on the
Okay,
other end
yes.
across where they're doing construction. Anyway, this is amazing. You've opened our eyes to this. Again, the next sale is where
Coast
will
Guard
you be?
Festival. We'll be right in Central Park. So we're the part of Coast Guard. So we started doing that last year. So it was previously run by the Chamber of Commerce and we took it over last year. So I feel lucky because it is my hometown and I've gone to the Grand Haven Coast Guard Festival Market every year my whole life. It was really special to be asked to do it and to be able to have the opportunity to curate it and just
do all their social media. The parade is so cool out there and everything.
Yeah, the parade is great. I mean, the Coast Guard Festival is fantastic, and the office, the Coast Guard Festival office, does a great job with all
that
of
is
it.
the great
So
market.
Do they do it?
really
They still don't
fun.
have the pageant. They don't have the pageant anymore. The Coast Guard. They used to have Miss Coast Guard pageant.
Really?
I mean,
And my
most
friend Diane was Miss Coast Guard. Was
Oh,
yeah, oh yeah.
oh,
I love
It was a
that.
big
Fancy.
pageant. It was and Paris Studios used to be on the, and they would put the picture of it used to be right on the main
I'm
drag
gonna have to look this
in
up.
Washington, and
Yeah.
then
Look,
the Coast-
take
I
us
could
on a
tell you
little
Coast Guard
trip down
stories.
memory lane with
know.
And when the real-
Exactly.
and the coasties
I don't do
used
the
to
Coast
come in.
Guard's social media,
Oh.
just
Yeah.
the cities. They're
Yeah.
separate. So, but
But
I could tell them.
so where can we find out more info on all of this? This is so interesting.
I'm glad that you love it.
Yeah.
I love it too.
I can't wait to go. I'm going.
It's
now,
merchantsandmakers.com. So S is on both, merchantsandmakers.com. And follow us on social media because we do vendor spotlights. So you can see who will be at each market. And then we do spotlights about the musicians and the food. And so you can at least have an idea of what you're getting
So you
into.
switch it off different. There's different vendors at different.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Every market is a completely different group of people.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
also what's really fun is that we have, even if you came to all three of the Art Prize markets, they're 3 Saturdays in a row, it's going to be a completely different group of vendors. So we have.
And many of them are Art Prize artists. So
Yes.
like you'll actually be able to get work from artists who have pieces in Art Prize.
Okay.
So
which is something I've always wanted to see happen is I've gone to Art Prize my whole life. And so I really wanted to see people be able to shop directly with the artist.
Tangible, right there, and ask the artist.
support the
Absolutely.
artist,
Support the
right?
artist.
Because it's
Yes.
a lift to be an Art Prize artist.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. It's a
Yeah,
lot of
it's great,
time. It's
yeah.
a lot of, commitment that they make to doing that.
Every time you bring a guest in here, Dunaway, it's somebody who we could do like 4 podcasts.
I know.
With. Like, we're done
Shile's
already.
got crazy
Shile, we're-
backstory too. I love.
Oh,
we
yeah.
could go down road.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
We can talk
Yes.
about lots.
She
of
loves
it.
music too. She's a live music fan. Like literally has been to like a concert. She's going to see Noah Khan this week, and I'm so jealous.
Oh, in Chicago.
I can't wait.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Are you Grace Abrams fan?
I
feel
love
like
Gracie
yeah,
Abrams.
yeah.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think of who
I'm seeing
Uh,
Olivia Dean in 2 weeks in Colorado.
fantastic.
I'm really excited
You're-
for
at
that.
Red Rocks.
No, she's
No.
not at Red Rock. She's
Okay.
at like a arena, but
Right.
She also
So
took her
fun.
family on 2 different national park tours driving. I mean, we literally could go on for days. So I'm
Okay.
just going to keep dropping.
Did you
nuggets.
see the video this morning? The bison that.
Yes, I totally did.
Sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I thought it was
Okay,
fake.
don't be
I'm-
an idiot.
you know what,
Don't be
don't-
an idiot.
know what?
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
He was far enough, I
Dude.
guess, but when he was running, I thought it was fake.
You don't get close
You
to
don't
wild
get close
He
to
went
wild
ass
animals.
over apple cart.
Well, because really it's like
You
the
deserve it.
yeah.
it said in the headline like bison attacks man. It's like no, man was in bison's space.
Yeah.
But did you see that bison when he
Clearly,
went
that
to
bison was like, I'm not having any of your bullshit.
Yeah.
he
Get
went to,
out.
Yeah.
he went to get up like 1, 2, like, and I'm like, oh my God, it's me getting off the toilet. There it is. It is.
Oh my God, on that note.
Child, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is
All
so
right.
fun.
Love you.
Please
Love you
ask,
so
find a
much.
question, follow us, love us, comment. We love you, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah, cheers. Peace.
Okay.